Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'm going to talk about the 20 rep breathing squat. I've received several requests to actually explain this technique that was used in the Golden Era. It has many benefits which we will discuss today. The breathing squat, what is it? Well, essentially it was used in the past for several reasons. Here is a photo of Ellington Darden, who was quite famous as he worked for Nautilus back in the day, and he also, as you can see, developed a very massive rib cage. Of course, this is exaggerated through doing a vacuum, arching the back, and filling out the chest. But the point of the breathing squat is that it has several benefits in rib box development if you are only a teenager. That is, between the ages of 15 and your early 20s, the rib cage can actually be expanded. By how much? Anywhere between 1 to up to 3 inches actually. This has been scientifically proven. Besides this, the breathing squat, obviously because you are doing squats, will result in a massive, and I mean a real massive, increase in body weight. Why? Because of the release of testosterone and growth hormone. Because of your rib cage expansion as well, not only does your lung capacity and aerobic capacity increase, but your ability of your heart to work at a much more increased rate. This overall increases your metabolism and your ability to grow and put on weight. And by putting on weight, I mean muscular weight. Performing the breathing squat is rather easy. Well, I should say rather simple to explain, but it is not easy in the execution. The execution is not easy. It is probably one of the hardest things you will ever do in the gym. I actually dare to say that it is the toughest program you can ever embark on. You basically choose a weight that you can perform normally for 10 reps, right? The first 5 of the 20 reps you would perform by taking one breath before each rep, squatting and coming back up. And then you take another rep. You squat down and you come up again. This seems rather easy, and the first 5 reps should feel rather easy, with only requiring one breath per rep. Now, as you move into the next 10 reps, you would take 3 breaths per rep. Why? Well, because you've kind of passed the anaerobic phase of the exercise at this point, and now you are now moving into the aerobic phase of the exercise. You will require more oxygen. This is why you need to breathe for 3 times before executing the next 10 reps, right? So that's 3 breaths per rep for the next 10 rep. And now I really say at this point, the shit gets real, and it really does. The shit gets real. Why? Because after that 10th rep, so by the time you've done your 10th rep, so that's after 5 reps now, within these 10 reps, you would really feel like racking the bar. Why? Because it is the weight that you would normally use for 10 reps. Right? Most people in their minds go, oh, okay, I've chosen a weight that I can perform for 10 reps. It's time to rack the bar. But no, you do not rack the bar. You keep going. You do a full 10 reps after your first 5 reps. There's no break here. You just continue. Okay, these last 5 reps are what I call the real ball busters. These are what separate the men from the boys, right? And really, you got to channel your Tom Platz. You got to channel your inner Arnold. Everything you got, call all the strength gods, Apollo, all of them, Hercules. Come on, summon them, god damn it! And you got to squat. You got to squat those last 5 reps. They are the toughest mentally. At this point, it becomes a mental challenge. It is no longer can I do it physically. You can. The legs are actually incredibly strong. It's mentally that most people give up here and suffer, right? They are real ball busters. You take 5 deep breaths per rep. So I take 5 breaths and then I squat down and give it everything I got, and I do that for five times. Yeah, it's really hard, and it is this very deep breathing that is performed towards the end of the 20 rep breathing squat, especially after your first 5 reps, when you start taking 3 deep breaths and then eventually 5 deep breaths for those last 5 grueling reps. That really cause the rib cage to expand, right? This technique is crazy stressful to the body, which is why it should only be done for a short period of time, which is what some people recommend. Other people do it for a really long time and gain the benefits. It's up to you, really. But that is essentially how to perform a breathing squat. After the set, you'll be barely standing, if not on the floor vomiting. I would not be surprised. You are supposed to do 20 rep breathing pullovers with moderate weight, not like Arnold here going all psycho as usual, but just you would choose a moderate weight and perform 20 rep breathing pullovers that further expand the rib cage. This actually is really cool because it helps with recovery, right? And you will feel like continuing your breathing after you're squatting. The body will require so much oxygen that you'll be basically, if you're not doing the pullover, what usually happens is a person hangs off the bar. I usually do if I don't do the pullovers. Actually, I'm going to put a video after this of me doing the 20 rep squat. The video is too long otherwise if I add it to this particular video. And you will see me hanging off the bar because I didn't do pullovers at that stage. So the body is in such oxygen debt that the pullover really helps in the recovery. As I said, the technique of the 20 rep breathing squat has many benefits. Rib cage expansion, which increases your heart and lung capacity, your aerobic capacity, and the ability to put on weight, muscular weight. I hope that by the end of the 20 rep breathing squat, if you do decide to do it for weeks, months, or years, that you can develop a massive rib cage like Reg Park here has is showing off here. Back in the old school times, in the golden era, there were many bodybuilders that used this technique, and they all had phenomenal rib cages. And I hope that if you do try it, that it works for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, leave me your comments. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.